watching. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and remember to enjoy the show.
Alright everybody, and we are back in Sunrise Falls at long last. So our grind has resulted in us, building up our stuff, but it's not going quite as fast as I would like. This is okay, we'll live. What does Druidry do? It doesn't tell me. That's interesting. Oh, that's just the ability to use the skill to make druid-like stuff. Okay, so we're gonna level up a couple times. Nothing too special here. We have a lot of ooh, leadership's good. We have a lot of stuff going on. Let's see here. Necromancy and Necromancer. Oh! Oh! Wow. Oh man, Necromancer went away. I like Necromancer. Necromancer is like my thing in all of their games. If I had a magic choice in real life, it would be Necromancy. But, that's I'm a crazy person, so that's just me. Healing burst, I guess. Okay. Aside from all that, we have not gotten to exactly where we want with our grind, but we are okay. I'm pretty sure we can go on and not be too offset by it. Let's see here. Do. Okay, Gerbil's got to level up too. Lots of leveling to do. We did a lot of grinding, so it's okay. It makes logical sense. Oh, we needed the magical defense. Alright, well, whatever. Will, sounds good. Oh, look, someone else managed to finish their class. So we have a new acolyte who's going up. We're going to make you a paladin. Be my first paladin in the crew. You're going to have a sledgehammer. Haha! Yeah! Like a boss. Righteous smite. Okay. What kind of leadership are we looking at? Charisma 31. So I think before, the way it worked was leadership was kind of like, oh look, we got another student going up. So we got leadership worked as your lance. It combined leadership for all the different groups. Whereas now, I don't think it combines. So if you have a lance, the leadership is only taken from your leader, and the rest of them are all just kind of thrown in there. I'm not 100% positive on that. That might be a glitch. I don't know. I'm going to find out. We're going to tear apart our lances, rebuild them a little bit, see what we can work with, and go from there. After we do all this leveling up. Unfortunately, there is a lot of it. That's just because, when you grind, you got it. So we got all that to do, and that's it. Alright, let's do this. Faster! Forester! Blades. Acolyte's always a good one. Blue is always a good one. And so is Tinker. So blue actually, one of its side things is it increases your leadership. So that's a good one to have. I'll go with control. Healing. Blue. Yeah. Do 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 do. Marksmanship. Yeah. Do-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Healing. I guess I could have done black. Spellcraft, sure. Marksmanship. Red's always good. Healing. Marksmanship? Sure. Forester. Healing. Marksmanship. Drifter. Warrior. Green. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, probably tired of hearing me sing around about this anyways. Let's keep going. We're almost done. We're getting there. Not sure how many we got left. Let's see. Ah, just one. Nice. Alrighty. So now, I'm going to tear apart the lances. And we're going to start them over again. Not like completely start over. What I want to do is I'm going to test some stuff. So if you go over here into lances, okay, and you look at our leadership points, they're negative across the board. And I'm not really sure why. So we got to fix that. So here we go. Okay, if I remove the leader, it just destroys the whole thing. Okay, so let's do that with all of them, except for this one. I think I'm going to leave that one the way it is. Alright. Blam. Okay, so if we take... Where's the main character? Aya. Okay, Aya, who is a cleric, is going to go back over here. She only has 6 leadership points. And what I don't get is why this is all swathed around. So let's try with Roswitha. She also only has 6 leadership points. So I don't understand what's going on with this. Like, if you look at Aya, for example, and she's got 28 charisma and 14 leadership, okay? Then you go over to Roswitha, she's got 31 charisma and 12 leadership. You look at some of these other people, they have a lot of leadership or low charisma or different things. But it seems to me that something happened and the system for the leadership points does not work properly. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure why. All I know is it's severely restricting the amount of what I can do in the game in terms of leveling up and getting there. And it's kind of an issue. I'm mentioning it so that it can be addressed both by the developer, but it's, you know, as for her, what does she do? She just is a big healer. So, I mean, I'd like to see something done about it. Hopefully they fix it. I'm pretty sure that they will, but it's just a matter of waiting until that happens. Actually, because of the way this is right now, I'm going to move you up front. You can't fully deck out your lances. It's kind of annoying. Adventurers are going to be siphoned in. Okay, these are the 3 adventurers that are all real low level. So we actually have to go into their character sheet and equip them with can jars as well. But as you can see, just tearing apart that lance and rebuilding it, it is now significantly smaller than it was before. And that's because, as I've said, something does not appear to be working with the leadership. I don't really know what it is. Alright, so on to Yumi. She is also only getting 6. So let's grab our healers. I'm actually thinking I want her to still have the protect. So we're going to grab a cleric. Not a cleric, an acolyte. We could actually, I'm going to go ahead and remove this guy. If it'll let me. For some reason it wasn't. Okay. We need a acolyte. There we are. And then the rest of this crew is going to be frontliners. So let's grab the cadet. Let's grab adventurer. More adventurers. I'm kind of guessing maybe I need to level my guys up more. But at the same time, I've noticed this bug. Like, see, look at this guy. He's only got 5 command points. Earlier on, and none of these are even level, like, ranked up at all. Earlier on, before whatever happened, this was a perfectly acceptable lance. Now it's not. I don't get it. I don't know what happened, but I just have to have faith that they are definitely going to fix it. Alright, so we have a cleric, big healer, Juju. Then we're going to go grab student and adventurers. There's that one. Alright, so next group we're looking at is going to be Assad. He's only got 5 points of leadership. Let's see if we can find someone who's got more, like Rosewitha, for example. She has 6. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do student. I would like another acolyte, if there is one. Does not look like I have another acolyte at this moment. So, you're SOL. And 4 adventurers. Alright, next one up in the lineup. We got a grifter. Let's see what he gives. Probably 5. Yes, we got one. He'll give 5. What about Jumana? What would she give? My forester here. She also gives 5. So the 3 that I've got that are bigger at the moment give 5 apiece. And all these other small guys give way less. And so if you've noticed, the problem here is that my groups are basically being chopped apart. I have to make additional groups and we have to work with different numbers. It's kind of annoying, but we'll live. Alright, so you need 2 students. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of real quick. Stick all the adventurers in here. You're not an adventurer. There we go. Adventurer. And adventurer. Okay. He needs 2 students. He's got bare minimum of 1. Okay, there's another one. And 2. And then a couple adventurers. And there we go. And I'm going to leave this. It is a broken lance at the moment, but I'm going to leave it. I actually have to create a new lance just to even get all of our people in there. But the difference here is that now that we have so many groups, we can function with that. Alright, you are going to become... I know you've been leveling up on this, but you're going to change to a student because I need you. To medical. Okay. So with our current group, I'm going to go ahead and say that we can advance further in the game. and go at least to the point of killing Bellamy. But I might go. There's some other stuff that I'm gonna look at too. I want to see how much we have for the crafting recipes. So this is what we've got right now. It's kind of a broken, messed up situation, and the biggest reason behind that is because, quite frankly, something happened and the leadership got nerfed, changed. I don't really know. We're gonna go ahead and save it now because I'd rather not go through all that again. All right, so the first person you have to look at when it comes to the recipes is right over here. Yep. So as you see, she's got a couple recipes and an enchanter's wand. So let me go over here and see if I can sell the enchanter's wand. Okay, I don't actually have one. So I do need to buy one of these. And we have a decent supply of money, and then we're going to buy one of each one of these. Now what these are is these are bigger weapons and tools, okay? So, and tanning is obviously a resource. So those will give us the ability to do more in terms of get bigger, better equipment. Let's see here. I'm going to talk to this dude, but for one reason only. So if we go to sell, okay, and I look at my armor, I want to see what we've got. We've got, obviously I can sell some of these adventuring clothes, which I'm always going to do. Looks like we've got a decent supply of pretty much everything. Let me go over to buying real quick. So on armor. Okay, so I'm not sure we have any of these soldiers' vests. Let's back under selling. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, I think we're good on that. Let's go to main hand. We've got a couple hand axes. I'm going to keep those. Got a bunch of can jars. Got a bunch of obsidian axes. At the moment, I'm actually going to I'm going to drop a lot of this, I guess, down to about 10. The wands I'm going to drop because we don't use a whole lot of those. We need the weak acidic slime, or I would sell that. And alrighty. So we could use some more big weapons, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. We could use some more dart throwers too. Those will become useful, and you'll see why. And that's that for now. So let's go ahead and go over to buying weapons. In the offhand, I'd like to buy a couple dart throwers. And one or two initiate wands are nice. As for main hand, I'm going to grab a couple of these glass orbs. We will need them in a little bit, and we'll need a couple of these spell books too. What else do we need? I'm going to grab a couple more of those. I'm going to grab like 2 crossbows. Alright, so that's that. Then we're going to head out of here. Let's make sure we're good on food at the moment too. I'm not sure what we've got on that. Okay, if I go to sell, in terms of consumables, we're fine on food. What about tools? Okay, I don't need 2 of these. I got a metric buttload of these. And we're good. So, okay, yeah. One of the things that we can do as well is we've got a lot of, what do you call it? I'm actually going to do this abandoned mine, and I'll show you what that's all about. But we've got a lot of stuff to make druid supplies. So abandoned mines are much more difficult than your average Joe Schmuckatelli place, like all the other stuff in this newbie area. And it's because you're going to be fighting like 6 or 7 groups of skeletons, and they're not by any means little pushover weakling things. So we got our 1 slime groups going here. We're going to send out all of our main guys that need the experience the most. Even she needs it. Everybody needs it at this point, which is kind of an annoyance, but we'll live. So, stick you down here. Alright, here we go. Yes, we're good. Alright, so if you look around here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of skeletons. Okay. So I don't think you need to be down there. I want to see where they're going to go. We do need to kind of split up and get them to split up because they're all going to march into one little area, and I don't really want that, but let's see here. So we have the first one just going straight down this middle path. The second one's going down here. Third one's going this way. Another one's going this way. Another one's going this way. Okay. And he's right there, so they're not far off. To do this properly, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull these guys back a little bit. Like this. And then these ones are going to get pulled back a little bit. And we'll fight them right here. But like I do with most of my grinding and stuff, I pretty much try to get it so that one group is leveling up by fighting one group. So I've got 6 groups. They're all going to kill one group of skeletons. And that's their quota. Food. Alright, so slimes are actually almost in position to get shot. I'm actually going to move him back. Okay, if he moves there, he can shoot. Moves there, he can shoot. So that's 1, 2. I'm actually going to have him move, like, here. You're staying and fighting. Thank you. Moving there. And then we will end our turn yet again. The very simple reasoning behind that is we want our slimes to be able to actually attack. We don't want to be defending for our first strike. At least with the slimes. These guys are not so bad off. The slimes only have 2 spaces of movement, which is why. And another thing that's really interesting is slimes are really, really, really good against the undead. Oh, look, he can shoot all the way over there. Alright, well, here we go. I guess the slime is not going to be attacking this guy. We're going to have this one go there. This is going to... Slime's going to head over here after this sword over here. So you get to go kill them. As you can see, the skeletons are not exactly hard to kill. Problem is that in these mines, there's so many of them that they do a lot of damage. And so if you're not in here prepared, you're gonna get wrecked hardcore. They do have a pretty decent dodge ratio too, but I don't think that seems to be an issue for me at this moment. Well, this guy messed up. Means my slime will actually just attack that one. So let's start here. As I said, slimes are really, really nasty to skeletons. They just delete them like it's nobody's business. Do. And the reason you want to farm these is because this is, at least early game, this is really the only place that you can get iron and some of the resources that you need to make armor, weapons, and some of the better stuff. And crafting is definitely a thing that you need to do in this game. Okay, this guy didn't move. I find that kind of odd, but I'm not going to complain. That just means he dies. Alright. Alright, you guys head here. That's your group. And then you're going to head here. That's your group. Oops. Alright, ending turn. They might obliterate that group just on defense. Which would be ironically hilarious, but it's all good. Oh look, they attacked the right group. That's good. It all worked out. Do. Alright, the last one is over here. Not entirely sure what that said. But okay. I'm having a wonderful headache this morning, guys, so I apologize if I'm not as talkative as usual. That would be the very reason why I tend to clam up when I'm not feeling so top of the notch, if that makes sense. I keep misclicking that to this way. Why not? Okay, whatever. Alright, so this group's been obliterated, and that leaves us with just one group left. So here we go. Let's kill it. Nicely done. That's that. Alright, so we have finished the first abandoned mine. We got 4 iron ore. We got 1 orichalcum. And so you have seen your first mine. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take you over down here. We're not worried about fighting at the moment. Normally when I do things, I kill absolutely everything along the way. I farm as I go, and it makes it a little bit easier. Wait a minute. Fairy forest. Fairy forests are not as common as it just makes it harder to farm the stuff for the druid resources, because this is pretty much one of the only locations you can get certain things. For example, rune gears. You need a rune gear to summon anything from druid, and arcane dust. And as far as I can tell, these are the only way I can get those. Alright, so over here in Ellesmere, you've got a couple other recipes to buy and work with. Looks like this has changed a little bit from the way it used to be. Sweeb, nothing to see here. Anyone respectable has gone home. Oh, it's nighttime. Ha! That's why. Alright. We didn't rest yet, but at the same time, we need it, so I'm gonna give him an extra long rest this time. Still nighttime, so actually no, it's not. I might be able to go in there now. Nope. Too early still. Alright, so I'm gonna rest for like 2 more hours. Come on. There we go. 2 hours. 1, 2. Now the days come up. We're good. Bam, sis. Alright, now in here, you'll see there's this little blacksmith guy over here. He's the son of the actual blacksmith. You can come to him, and there's resources to buy. Or, not resources, but recipes and stuff like that. He does sell coal, which you do need to reinforce to make some of that stuff. And that's about all you can get from him. So then you head over to this guy. Yeah, why not? Okay. Okay, he's just running you through the tutorial of how to craft stuff. She just tells you want a skinning knife. So, for example, you go over here to leather, right? In the recipes, there's leather, which you need monster hide and tannin, and then the leather is going to be used for some of the other stuff. So now that we're gathering ourselves the recipes, we should be good. Next thing is you got to come over here to the druid guy. He's got a couple of recipes, and he's got some resources you need as well. Pumpkinhead's always a good one. That's a actual unit. Well, pretty much everything from the Druid side is a unit. Let's go up here. And then this is the beginning area's workshop. So this has almost... this town altogether has every single workbench except for one. And you're going to talk to this girl, and she's got recipes for you. Not a lot of them, mind you, but she's got some. And tools and stuff. And so you need the precision tool. You will not find that. So you have to buy one. Alrighty, so these are all the crafting. So right here, you've seen it earlier when we came here to do alchemy. This is where you make your slimes. You also make empowered alchemical flask, arcane dusk, and tannin here. Okay. So first, let's try this. What do we need? Mortar, pestle, spring water, and arcane dust. Well, we don't have a lot of that. Then let's go over here and see what's here. This is the engineering. So in the engineering, we could make a siege crossbow or an accurate dart thrower. Okay. So both of those require spare parts. The crossbow is going to require iron bars. At this exact second, we don't have a gunner, so we don't have any reason to use them. Why am I... Okay. Then up here at this enchanting table, you make more so magical stuff. And a lot of these come in really good. So the handsome spellbook, fine glass orb, magnificent initiate's wand, and the kindly shepherd's crook. So I'm going to start with this one first. We're going to go over to the tools. You need the enchanter's wand. Then you need, under this, we need an oak limb and arcane dust. So I could make 2 of these, but I'm only going to make 1 at the moment. Okay. Bam, we got 1 kindly shepherd crook. So just to show you how much better that is, let's go over here to Aya. So you've got your normal shepherd's crook, which has... It gives you +1 to white, block of 15, 19 attack power, 25 magic. This one gives you 2 white, block of 25, 31 physical, 36 magical. So it is way, way more effective. Not quite twice as effective, but pretty freaking close. So that's really, really big. Oh, look, she gained a level. Blue is good. Need lots of blue. I'm just gonna crank you out on the blue because that gives you more leadership. And smithing, yeah, why not? Okay, so now that I did that, does that mean, just checking here on a hunch, nope, it did not work. So blue actually gives you charisma points and leadership, so it should increase the leadership points, but it doesn't. And like I said, something seems to be bugged about that. I don't know what. We'll find out, and I will inform you as soon as I find out. Let's get some red in here. Let's get magical attacks, always good. Enraged is good. Alright. I'll worry about leveling these guys up later. For the moment, and it glows. That's always a cool thing too. So for the moment, I'm going to go over and show you the Druidry, and we're going to go ahead and pop out a couple Druid type units that are kind of cool. So Druidry is this little stump. You come over here. So our current recipes that we have is Pumpkinhead, Wolf, and a Flower Fairy. So we already know what a Flower Fairy does. We already know what a Wolf does. And you guys do not know what a Pumpkinhead does. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and do one of the pumpkin heads, at least one. And let's head over here. To do that, you need an earth seed. So we're going to buy, we could buy a couple of them, because we need them for other stuff later on. So I'm going to buy like 4. Then we're going to head over here, do the Druidry dance. Let's go ahead and get a pumpkin head. And so the pumpkin head requires the druid wand. We've got that. Earth seeds, rune gears, and waistcoats. So we've got the runes, the earth seeds. We've got some rune gears. Not very many, mind you. And then for a waistcoat, you actually have to go over here to the equipment, and that the waistcoat is an armor type. used by illusionists, strawmans, and scarecrows. So this is your actual, the pumpkin head is your scarecrow, okay? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make, we'll make, should we do 2 of them now? Yeah, let's do 2 of these, then we'll do 1 wolf and 1 fairy, okay? So there's that. Let's go back over to supplies. Recipes, the flower fairy. So now we need a fairy flower bulb. That's going to be over here under crafting. Fairy flower bulb. We'll remove these. And spring water. Okay, so we actually have to buy spring water too. We need that for a lot of stuff. Alright. Yep. Buy, please. Spring water. I buy a lot of it. There we go. It's cheap. Alright, so back into Druidry, we will get another wolf. And, Druid Wand, wood carving, and wood jeers. So we got wooden carvings. Oh, it doesn't need the monster hide? I thought it needed the monster hide. I guess I was wrong. Alright, we're going to get one of these. Bam, sis. And then we're going to go ahead and remove that one, and do the flower fairy. Does it need something else? Water. Alright, so we got ourselves a couple new recruits to work with. Let's go take a look at them. Down here on the bottom. So you got these guys. They can take these rusty sickles. That's about all they can equip at the first point, but they got some decent armor. They're actually pretty strong. And so you got these. We got a new wolf. And we've got a darkling fairy. And so all she's got is a sprouting wand. Okay. Darkling is one of their classes. They use black magic. They're kind of cool. I like them too. Alright. So let's go see what we can do here in terms of stuff. Let's go look at tanning. We need to make some tanning so that we can process leather with our wolf hides. Should also go ahead and take a look and see what else we can use the wolf hide for, to be honest, because I think there's more that we can use it for. So let's go over to recipes. Okay, you need a monster hide for leather. Okay, that appears to be it. It used to be a little bit more than that, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go up here under the workshop. Let's go down to the alchemy. We got a couple things to do here. So first one we got to do here is arcane dust. We want to go ahead and do that. Mortar and pestle, crafting our quartz. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, we don't have anybody who has alchemy. Okay, well we can't do that. So let's pull that one back. Tannin does not require any skills. Then it's going to take oak limbs and mortar and pestle. So how many oak limbs do we have? Not very many. So we're only going to do like 3 or 4 of these. Okay, so it does 2. So we're going to do it 4 times and walk away with some extra tannin. For the oak limbs, the easiest way to get those is pretty much those broken down carts, if I remember correctly, and the fairy forest sometimes give it to you too. Alright, so there's that. What in the world's going on here? Okay. So let's go ahead and look up here and see what we can do for enchanting. I'm going to go ahead and give myself 1 special of each one of these books. So we're going to get a handsome spell book. Needs leather, arcane dust, and an enchanted wand. Do we have leather on us? We do not. So we're not able to make this one just yet. There's a magnificent initiate crook or wand, tool, enchanting wand, Oak limb and arcane dust. Okay, we got those. Bam. Crafting that. Alright. That's a good wand. We don't need it just yet, but it's good to have. And so for now, we're going to go ahead and head out. We got to go grab some leather. Doo-loo-lee-loo-lee-loo-loo. Ultimately, in the long run, this will make it so that your people are much stronger as well. Although I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Kind of the same with any other game. Alright, leather. We need tools of the skinning knife. We need monster hides and tannin. Yep. Alright, so we're going to craft as much leather as we can. Probably only going to get 8 out of this. Yep. Alright, so that gives us leather. Leather gets used for so much stuff. So does tannin. Well, tannin doesn't get used for a lot, but I mean the leather and the oak limbs, the arcane dust, kind of your staples. Okay, so let's head over here and see what we can make in terms of bigger stuff, so we can get a better arming sword, claymore, a black iron mace, a hardened sledgehammer, raider hand axe, and a reinforced battle axe. So let's go ahead and get the reinforced battle axe first. We need coal chunks. So let's head over to the little blacksmith son here. We're going to buy some coal. Oh, I can buy tannin from him. And that's pretty cheap too. So I might go ahead and do that as well. And then we'll just, yeah, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, he's only got 10. Alright, well that's okay. That's 10 pelts. That's 10 more leather that we can do. So let's go take care of that first. Because we do need a lot of leather, unfortunately. Alright, monster hide, tannin, there we go. Doodly-loo-lee-loo. That way we don't burn all of our oak limbs making tannin. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Doodly-lee-loo. Okay, we're still going. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Are we done yet? Yep, we're done. Okay. Over in the smithing. Alright, so first things first with the smithing, let's get us an arming sword, because that's a pretty good one. We need iron bars, we got 10 of them, and coal chunks. And the smithing hammer, of course. So we got one of our swords. Pretty sure you guys are already quite well aware of who that's going to. Next recipe, we're going to get the... we could do a raider's hand axe or the reinforced battle axe. Actually, we should probably end up in the long run trying to do both. I'm going to go ahead and do the sledge first, though. So, under crafting, you need iron bar, coal, and an oak limb. Okay, there we go. We have a hardened sledgehammer. Next one we will do, let's go ahead and make it the reinforced battle axe. And we need leather to be added into the recipe for that one. And the raider's hand axe will need more iron for. I would like to get it so that I have several of each of these weapons, but at the moment we're only able to do so much. So, her current weapon that she had was a broadsword. Alright, we have the tempered arming sword, which is actually still worse than the broadsword. So we're going to leave it for now, and we will give our next person, our next runner-up, the, wherever he is, he's over here, Takashi. He will have the tempered arming sword. Alright, and then over here, Assad, our warrior, he's going to get this reinforced battle axe, which is a 43 damage. So the obsidian battle axes, or the obsidian axes, if you notice this, okay, so 43, it also gives you 6 red. These give you 1 green, 1 red, 1 black, but they're also 43, and you're going to get to hit twice. They're still better by a long shot. Okay. Maybe when he becomes a berserker, berserkers have specialties for two-handed weapons, so then we'll swap him out. Let's see, next one that we were looking at, Tinker, did I make a mace? I don't remember if I made a mace or not. I did not. Okay. What else did we make then? I can't believe I already forgot it, and I just did it. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Supplies. Alright, well, I guess that's not going to show me. Oh, yeah, Paladin, here we are. Super Sledgehammer. Okay, so this is obviously gives you 9 white and 40 attack power. This is 4 white and 35 attack power. And they both have the same critical hit ratio. So it's a better sledge. Next, let's head up and see what else we can do with some of the other stuff. Do. Alright, so in the alchemy table, we cannot make... Oh, we could make an empowered alchemical flask. So we might want to just go ahead and do that. We need spring water, arcane dust, and mortar and pestle. So spring water, arcane dust. I can make 1. We don't have anybody who has any alchemy skill, so I can't make more powder and go from there. It's kind of sad, to be honest, but it is whatever. I don't have an alchemist, so even though we made the flask, we don't have anybody who can use it yet. Doo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Alright, so for today's grand finale, we are going to go and kill Bellamy. And once we finish killing Bellamy, I will call it a night. Let's see. We will be grinding more, and then from there, we'll take care of what we gotta do. But that, I'm going to go ahead and just do that and not show it on screen, and I'll tell you guys what happened, because otherwise there's just too much grinding. I'm hoping once I defeat Bellamy that the units in this area become bigger. They used to be bigger. There used to be more of them. But not anymore. Alright, so here we are in Glenshire. This is where we fight our battle against Bellamy. Let's get to it. Ah, Yumi, are you sure this is the right place? It's so peaceful, doesn't look like a bandit hideout. Appearances can be deceiving, let's not take any risks. Company, form lances. Alright, so everyone's gonna go in on this one. I'm gonna take slime here. We're gonna stick you over here. And you down here, you here. Alright, we are ready. Let's go. Bellamy, in the name of Emperor Shirakawa, I, Daimyo Furukawa Mayumi, come to arrest you. Lay down your arms, and you shall not be harmed. I shall not submit. Refuse to be governed by the laws which the wealthy make for their own protection. To arms, my brothers, to arms, the oppressors come. We gave you a chance to come peacefully, may the blood be on your hands. O Lord, our cause is just, lead us to victory in battle against this brigand. Okay. We will end our turn and let them come to us. Okay. You can go up here and meet them face to face. There is a warlock and a mage in this group. Why did you go? Slimes are going to hit him. That's Bellamy with the pink hair. As you can see, most of their units in this fight on their side are actually advanced. They're not the basic adventurers. We're going here. Gonna smack these guys. Those are snipers. Those are the ones that use the crossbows, which, like I said, we don't have any of them yet. Or gunners, not snipers, excuse me. Alright, you can go here. This battle is not going to take very long. Last time I came in here, I could have sworn that the enemies here were way more powerful and there were way more of them in my other game, which is probably the case. So they may have made it so that the game is easier, so you have to grind less in the beginning, which is okay. I can understand that. Okay, we already knocked down Bellamy. You head over here as well. And that's that. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. Yeah, they're running back. Okay, it's an illusionist, not a mage. Excuse me. Alright. Oh. They're going down here. Alright. So we'll start with this guy. We're going to go here. Do. And you're going in here to finish the gunner. Yep. And then last but not least, we're going to go over here and take out these guys. So this battle was way easier than I remember it the last time. Last time I did it, there were way more enemy groups, and there was a lot more massed against us. So this is an easy battle now. That's why I did so much grinding to begin with. Looks like it was unwarranted. I'm still going to grind until we don't have any adventurers left, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Okay, we killed the Warlock Sholto, and that's that. Arg, the weeping god take you all. But alas, I suppose it was inevitable that the oppressors would eventually defeat me. But it matters not, so long as my voice reached one who will take up arms in my place. That's awfully conceited for a brigand. You are a criminal, and your flowery words cannot change that. You speak of what's beyond your ken, child. I take only what your family has taken from the people, and I return it to the people. Your mother was Yamatai, your father Shamar, and you rule over Kaladin lands. You spend Kaladin silver, and you spill Kaladin blood to pay for your central kingdom's wars. We only retake what is rightfully ours. Liar, God led the Yamatai to victory in this land. And His Divine Majesty Emperor Shirakawa gave this land to the Furukawa, my family. This is my land, its people are my subjects, and I shall not allow you to rob me and lecture me further. You mean you don't have to argue with him, let's just gag him and be done with it. No need to gag, the conversation has lasted long enough. Hang me now and be done with it. Yumi, we're not going to hang him, are we? No, we're not going to hang him. We're taking him back with us to Sunrise Falls. There he shall be tried by our law. What have you recovered from the brigand stores? Just this. That will do, let's return home. So a bunch of money and some weapons and stuff. Lots of weapons. Lots of clothes. Okay. Well, that's been all for today, guys. This is Takehitsu from Takehitsu Gaming. I hope to catch you next time. Please leave a thumbs up. Believe me, the support helps. And have a wonderful evening. Good night.